What's up everybody, and thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Whack4863, but you can call me Whack. In today's video, we are going to start an epic week of axes. Y'all were absolutely amazing at recommending different axes that needed to be tested. So this week, I am going to get to every single one of these. Today, we are going to start with the Axe of the Lion versus the Festering One. Now, I chose these two because they are very similar. They both have 54 in health damage, and they both have 0% armor pen. Now, the Festering One adds poison at 63 points for a 20 stack, and that is 63 points per second when you have a stack of 20, and then the Axe of the Lion adds an additional 5 points in strength. Now, we are going to put the advanced weapon fitting on one of them, and the spiked weapon fitting on the other one. That's going to take the advanced weapon fitting one up to 59 and 12, and that's going to take the spiked weapon fitting one to 54 and 15. And the reason why we're doing that is because of situational awareness. So we have one target that is going to be lightly armored. We have another target that's going to be heavily armored. We are going after the winged bat, the bat demon from the unnamed city, and then the arena champion. The reason why we have switched from the brute to the bat is because we have a weapon that's poisoned and we want to see the effect of that in these tests. Now, you are currently watching video of me beating the arena champion with both of these weapons, and I am using the shield again because it's a smart thing to do. You should be using a shield if you're going up against the arena champion. It just makes it much easier to maintain her and you in the same time. If you're enjoying this content, please leave a like on this video and subscribe for future ones. Clicking the bell will notify you when I upload a new video. Now, something that I want to let you guys know, there's a big upset in this video, and I'm going to save that till the end. That's just the way it is. You're going to have to stick around and see what that upset is. So let me cover my tactic for beating the arena champion with an axe. It's very simple. It's much like the tactic that I had with the mace where I'm using the shield. However, I'm actually going to use heavy combos all the way through. So once I get her knocked down, I can keep her in a state of being stunned the entire time. The only time that changes is if you miss an attack. If your swing misses, you need to block immediately because that is her open window to attack you. Now, timing does play a role at this. As you can see, every time she starts to get up, I start my initial attack. I wait for her to start to get up before I attack again. If you attack too early, your timing is going to be off, and you are not going to be able to keep her in this state where you're just knocking her down over and over again. Now, you could do this without a shield. However, the shield makes it really easy to be able to regen your stamina when you need to. You don't have to run away or roll away. You can just block her attacks, and then in between, you can stand there and regen your stamina. And you'll see that a couple of times in this fight. Now, for these two fights, my time to kill her with the Axe of the Lion was 2 minutes and 1 second, and my time to kill her with the Festering One was 1 minute and 17 seconds. Just a quick reminder, Sir Whackbottom is going to have all the things to increase his strength, and we are going to jump into these tests. And instead of just having one long test or a few long tests for you to watch the entire thing, what I'm doing is I am doing 3 tests and just showing you the final numbers at the end. This is going to make the video much shorter and give us a better understanding of the actual time to kill for each one of these. So at the end of the video, I will list the time to kill for each round and then give you an average time. Hopefully, that will produce a much more accurate time to kill for all of these weapons, and we can all feel a little bit better about the results at the end. Now, I have sped up the Axe of the Lion with the arena champion so that you can actually see the fight, and what I want you to see is that the fight looks normal with the Axe of the Lion. It is standard, something you would see every single day, but we do need to break down a little bit of information at the end of this fight, which is coming up very rapidly. So There's the end, and as you can see, 1900 hit points is what was remaining. So I would not recommend the Axe of the Lion in your thrall's hand up against the arena champion. And even more so, I don't recommend the Festering One. This is the big upset that I've been talking about, guys. So if you watch this fight closely, you will see that the thrall does 2 attacks, and then it stops. And it looks like it's trying to find alignment with the hitbox again. If you watch him very closely, you can see that he's continuously doing an odd sidestep thing. And guys, I tried very hard to break him of this. I gave him different weapons between tests. In the middle of tests, I did everything that I could to stop this from happening. However, every time I gave him the Festering One axe and I put him up against the arena champion, this is what would happen. I did also test the Festering One axe with the thrall against other enemies, and I did not have this problem. So for whatever reason, the Festering One axe is not working against the arena champion. Now, if you've seen this in your game where you have a certain weapon that a thrall is not attacking properly, or a certain NPC that they are not attacking properly, double check, test it, okay, and then come back and leave a comment letting me know what you've tested and what you've seen, and I'll see if I can get to the bottom of it. And there is the massive upset that I was telling you guys about. Sir Whackbottom was unable to defeat the arena champion with the Festering One. Now, I do not believe that that is the fault of the thrall. It is definitely the fault of how he handles the weapon currently. Unfortunately, though, that does mean that the Festering One has been eliminated. It will not continue, but let's go through the numbers real quick. The Unnamed City Bat Boss with the Axe of the Lion, average time to kill was 1 minute and 15 seconds. The Festering One was also 1 minute and 15 seconds. With the Arena Champion, obviously, the Axe of the Lion is the clear winner in the thrall's hands. However, the Festering One was the clear winner in my hands. So you can take that and do whatever you want with that information. But for testing, the Festering One is out of this test. So the Axe of the Lion will move to one of the top 3 spots that we will test towards the end of the week. I also want to let you guys know that Firespark is doing a series of videos where he is testing weapons against thralls. So he's taking thrall v thrall and testing weapons. So definitely check him out. His link is in the description of this video. And as a last little side note, Sir Whackbottom is alive and doing well thanks to my technical powers of being able to restore a previous game save. So he is still going to be our test buddy. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. I'll catch you next time. Peace. I'd like to give a big shout out to all my YouTube members and Twitch subscribers. Y'all are absolute legends. I'd like to thank everyone for their continued support, likes, comments, and general awesomeness. If you're not subscribed, you could start your free trial today and cancel at any time. Clicking the bell is highly recommended so you get notified on my next upload. There's a couple of videos on the screen. You can follow me over there to continue the conversation.